the Duke be here tonight? The better, though weaves itself perforce into my business. And I have one thing, a queasy question, which I must act, briefness and fortune, work. Brother, a word? Descend, brother, I say. My father watches, O sir, fly this place, intelligence to given where you are hid. You have now the good advantage of the night. You have not spoken against the Duke of Cornwall? He's coming hither now. It's tonight. It's in haste. And Regan with him. Have you nothing to say? Upon his party against the Duke of Albany, advise yourself.
I am sure on't not a word.
I hear father coming. Pardon me. In cunning I must draw my sword upon you. See to defend yourself. Now quite you well. Yield before my father. Light ho here. Fly, brother. Torches, torches. So farewell. Some blood must be gone upon
So
my...
farewell, brother.
Of my most fierce endeavor. I have seen drunk words do more than this in sport. Father, father, stop. No, help.
Now, Edmund, where's the villain?
He stood here, he in the dark, his sharp sword out, mumbling of wicked charms, conjuring the moon, and standing auspicious mistress.
But where is he?
Look, sir, I bleed.
Where's the villain, Edmund?
Fled this way, sir, when by no means he could.
Pursue him, go after. By no means what?
Persuade me to murder of your lordship, but that I told him the revenging gods against the Parisides did all their thunders bend, spoke on how manifold and strong a bond. The child was bond to the father. Sir is fine, seeing how lowly opposite I stood to his unnatural purpose. I fell motion. With his prepared sword he charges home. My unprovided body lanced my arm. But when he saw my best alarmed spirits, bold in the quarrels of right, roused to the encounter, or whether gasted by the noise I made, full suddenly he fled.
Let him fly far. Not in this land shall he remain uncaught and found dispatch. The noble Duke, my master, my worthy arch and patron, comes tonight. By his authority I will proclaim it, that he which finds him shall deserve our thanks, bringing the murderous coward to the stake. He that conceals him, death.
When I dissuaded him from his intent, and found him pipe to do it, the cursed speech, I threatened to discover him. He replied, Thou unpossessing bastard! Dost thou think that if I could stand against thee, could the reposter of my trust, virtue and worth in thee make thy words faith? No, what I should deny, as this I would, though thou didst produce my very character, I turn it all to thy suggested plot and damned practices, and thou must make a dullard of the world. If they thought the profits of my death were very pregnant and potential spurs to make thee seek it.
Oh, strange and fastened villain! Would he deny this letter, said he? Hark, the Duke's trumpets. I know not why he comes. All ports I'll bar, the villain shall not escape. The Duke must grant me that. Besides, his picture I will send far and near, that all the kingdom may have due note of him. And of my land, loyal and natural boy, I'll work the means to make thee capable.
Where may we set our horses?
In the mire.
Prithee, if thou lovest me, tell me.
I love thee not.
Why, then I care not for thee?
I would make thee care for me.
Why dost thou use me thus? I know thee not.
Fellow, I know thee.
What dost thou know me for?
A knave, a rascal, an eater of broken meats, a bathed, proud, shallow beggary, three-suited, 100-pound,
What?
thee.
Why, what a monstrous fellow art thou, thus to rail on one that is neither known thee or nor know these?
What a brazen varlet art thou deny thou knowest me? Is to say, 2 days ago, since I tripped thee upon the heel and beat thee before the king. Draw, you rogue, for thou said the night, yet the moon shines. So I'll make thee stop by the moon shines. Away, draw!
Away, I have nothing to do with thee.
Draw, you rascal! You come with letters against the king? You take vanity, the puppet's part against the royalty of your father? Draw, you rogue, or I'll carbonate your shakes. Draw, you rascal, come your ways.
Help! Ho! Murder! Help!
Strike, you slave! Stand rogue, stand indeed slave!
Help!
now, what's the matter?
With you, Goodman boy, if you please. Come, I'll flesh ye. Come on, young master.
Weapons, arms, what's the matter here? Keep peace upon your lives. He dies that strikes again. What is the matter?
No marvel you have bestirred your valor. Your cowardly rascal nature disclaims in thee. A tailor made thee.
Thou art a strange fellow. A tailor make a man?
I, a tailor, sir, a stone cutter or a painter could not have made him so. So thou beat the 2 years to the trade.
This
Speak yet. How grew your quarrel?
This ancient ruffian, sir, whose life I have spread at the suit of his grey beard.
Thou whoresome Zed, unnecessary letter, my lord, if you give me the leave, I will tread this unbolted villain into the mortar and daub, and the walls of Jakes with him. Spare me, grey beard, you wagtail.
Peace, sirrah. You beastly knave, know you no reverence?
Yes, sir, but anger I privilege.
Why art thou angry?
Such a slave as a shoulder should wear a sword, who wears no honesty, such smuggling rogues as these like rats off bite, holy cord to twain which these entreat to loose, smooth every passion. The natures of the Lord's rebels bring oils to the fire. A plague upon you empty visions, smile upon the speeches where I fool, goose. If I have sun upon the Sarum plain, I drive you crackling home to Camelot.
What? Art thou mad, old fellow? How fell you out? Say that.
No contraries, more empathy. Then I am such a knave.
Why dost thou call him a knave? What is his fault?
His countenance likes me not.
No more perchance does mine, nor his, nor hers.
Sir, till my occupations to the plain, I have seen better faces in my time, than stands on any shoulders than I see. For you, me, this instant.
This is some fellow who, having been praised for bluntness, doth affect a saucy roughness and constrains the guard right from his nature. He cannot flatter he, an honest mind will claim he must speak truth, and they will take it so, if he's not plain. These kind of knaves I know, which in the plainest harbor more craft and more corrupter ends in 20 silly ducking observants that stretch their duties nicely.
Sir, in good phase or in sincerity verity, under the allowance of your great aspect, whose influence like a wreath of radiant fire on the flickering Phobius front,
What meanst by this?
to go into my dialect which you discommend so much. I know, sir, I am no flatterer, but I beguiled you in the plain accent, with plain knave, which is my part. I will not be, though I win your displeasure. You entreat me to.
What was the offense you gave him?
I never gave him any. It pleased the king, his master, very late to strike at me upon his misconstruction. When he, conjunct with flattering at his displeasure, tripped me behind him, bringing down, insulted, railed, and put upon him his prestige of a man that worthy him, got praises of the king. For him attempting who was self-subdued and the fleshman of his dread exploit, drew on me here again.
None of these rogues and cowards, but Ajax is their fool.
Fetch forth the stocks, you stubborn ancient knave, you reverend braggart, we'll teach you.
Sir, I am too old to learn. Call not your stocks for me. I serve the king, on whose employment I was sent to you. You do small respect to show bold malice against the grace of the person of my master, stalking his messenger.
Fetch forth the stocks, as I have life and honor, there he shall sit till noon.
Why, sir, if I was your dog, you should not use me so.
Come, bring away the stocks.
Come. Good, my king, I must approve the common song, that our heavens of benedictions cometh. To the warm sun, approach thou, beacon under the globe. That by the comfortable beams I may pursue this leather, almost nothing to see miracles but misery. Oh, my obscure courses reading the letter, I shall find time. From this enormous state, seeking to give, looses the refugees. Take vantage, heavy eyes not to behold this shameful lodging. Fortune, good night, smile once me, turn thy wheel. I heard myself proclaim, and happy the hollow of the tree escaped the hunt. No port is free, no place the guard most unusual vigilance does not attend my taking. While I must escape, I must preserve myself, and but thought to take the basis of my poor shape. What perjury is contempt of man, brought near to the beast, my face with grime with filth, blanket to my loins, elf my hair to the knots, and present nakedness outface. The country gives me proof and precedence of beldam beggars, who the roaring voices strike in their numble and mortified bare arms, pins, wooden pricks, nails, sprigs, and rosemary, and the horrid objects of the low farms. Poor pelting villages, sheepcotes and mills, something of the lunatic bands, sometimes with prayer, enforce their charity, poor Turley God, poor Tom, with yet something yet, Edgar, nothing I am.